are opposing the increase in SC and ST seats. Keep this in mind. Sir, the Constitution has entrusted the government with the responsibility of creating a balanced, inclusive, and practical democratic structure. Currently, this responsibility has been entrusted to Narendra Modi's government. He doesn't like it, but the people of the country decide. It's not a dynastic process. They elect them, maintaining federal balance, ensuring representation in the Lok Sabha in accordance with population, and balancing the powers of the states are the objectives of delimitation as stated in the Constituent Assembly discussions and the Constitution's mention of delimitation. Furthermore, new geographical, administrative realities, urbanization, increased connectivity by roads, highways, and rail, and new districts must be taken into account in delimitation. All these factors are crucial for a member of parliament to perform their duties. Honorable Sir, Articles 81, 82, and 170 of the Constitution enshrine all these principles. And the government, under the leadership of Narendra Modi, has introduced these constitutional reforms to fulfill them. Women's empowerment stems from the responsibility of ensuring equal representation and building a balanced federal structure. Honorable Sir, many members expressed various concerns, asking why it was introduced now. So, I would like to point out that the Nari Shakti Vandan Act mentions ensuring reservation for women in the census conducted after 2026. Now, many members have asked why you mention this when introducing the bill. Honorable Sir, we did not conduct the census after 2026. In 1971, their government was Indira Gandhi's government. It was frozen then. And because of that freeze, we had to mention it. They raised the number of frozen seats. Only then does the Nari Shakti Vandan Act get implemented. That's why we introduced it. And the number of seats has remained frozen since 1971. And before we go, Hada, I'd like to mention a few seats. Your Honor, Malkajgiri, Telangana, with 4.8 million voters. Bengaluru North, 2.9 million. Bengaluru South, 2.9 million. Ghaziabad, from where the defense minister was once an MP, with 2.8 million. Northwest Delhi, 2.7 million. There are 127 seats, Your Honor, with more than 2 million voters. More than 2 million. Now, can someone please tell me, how can an MP with 4.8 million voters match the expectations of those 4.8 million voters? Fulfilling this? Hey Akhilesh Bhai, this is a level-headed conversation, friend. Where are you building a Kendriya Vidyalaya right now? The time will come. Your Honor, let them speak, so we can understand the level. Mr. Shah, Chairman Asis Koim, Mr. Chairman. ACES. The figures you're citing, Honorable Minister. We just want to know which census these figures are being based on. Anis, because the Ghaziabad figures being reported are very low. In today's circumstances, they could be double that. That's what I'm saying. This is old. That's what I'm saying. If you allow delimitation, new ones will emerge. Instead of 1, 2 seats will be created. Sir, they don't even know whether they're arguing in favor of their position or against it. Sir, there are 127 seats with more than 2 million voters. This completely violates the principle of one person, one vote, one value. In some places, a group of 4.5 million voters has one representative, and in others, a group of 600,000 voters has one representative. So, Ned, the value of the vote, which should be equal has not been achieved. Sir, I assure you that if these people cooperate with delimitation, they will trust us and allow delimitation. The value will become equal. Sir? Sir, I also want to delve into its history. First, in 1972, the government of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi introduced the Delimitation Bill, increasing the number of seats from 500 to 545, and then freezing it. In 1976, to retain power, the 42nd Amendment imposed a moratorium on delimitation during the emergency. Indira Gandhi was then Prime Minister. A law was passed to stop delimitation, and look how powerful this gentleman is. Sitting in the opposition, he wants to ban delimitation. But even then, it was the Congress Party that deprived the people of the country of delimitation, and it is still doing so today. Sir Ta, the 84th Amendment was passed in 2001, freezing the number of seats until 2026. So, he's saying, where the 2026 mark came from in the Nari Shakti Vandan Act. Let me explain. Wait a second. Sir, he's saying it was Vajpayee. Vajpayee was a very learned man. He knew him, so he didn't even try and pushed Indira Gandhi's bill forward. But we thought you would support us, so we introduced the bill. And now you're trying to sabotage it. Could Vajpayee have imagined this? Vajpayee knew the Congress Party much better than us, having spent 19 months in jail. His Excellency, he knew it very well, and the 84th Amendment froze it until 26, and for 50 years from 1976. To 2026. What needs to be removed from the record? Please, Mr. Speaker, please, sit down. I'll tell you, let me decide. Don't you do it? Please, sit down. I respect him. Honorable Speaker, from now until the end, if any unparliamentary words are uttered due to the flow, you yourself should remove them. Don't give him a chance to speak. His Excellency, for 50 years, From 1976 to 2026, the people of the country did not receive representation proportionate to their population. This limit expired in 26. Now, after the limit expires in 26, if the limitation is implemented, the delimitation cannot end before 29. Because the Delimitation Commission has a rule that requires a public hearing in every constituency. So public hearings for 543 constituencies can't be held between the 26th and the 29th, and census data can't be released until the 27th. So naturally, if we want to conduct the 29th elections in accordance with the spirit of the Nari Shakti Vandan Act. If we want to give 33% reservation to 50% of the voters of this country in this great house, then it will have to be introduced now. Those who are asking why it's being introduced now, I'm explaining the entire matter. While I agree, they understand. But sir, there's a saying. You can awaken a person who is asleep. No one can awaken someone who is awake. Everyone understands this, but they want to create a misconception. Sir, in 1976, the population of this country was 547.9 million, and today it's 1.4 billion. So, they believe that the number of MPs should be the same as the number of MPs for a population of 1.4 billion. Sir, what arguments were given that everyone will get to speak? They won't get a chance for a zero-over. Sir, it's the government's responsibility. If the number of members in the House increases, the government will also increase the number of days in the House. And sir, you are very kind. You give everyone a chance for a zero-over until 12 midnight. And there's a third way, sir. The third way is that if Rahul Gandhi also stops the time currently being wasted due to his approach, everyone will automatically get time to speak. If they also stop the time wasted by protests and organizing protests, Mauni Hala Hudi, then the government will increase some, Mauni, Rahul Gandhi will increase some, Mauni Hala, and you will increase some, Soni. So no one needs to worry about time. Respected sir, the Delimitation Commission is a